Internet. Today we have another round of talking about characters that we don't know. Enjoy! Number 1. Satan Jacob from The Devil is a Part-Timer.
Okay. This is from Black Butler.
Okay.
This is a demon.
Okay.
Shelby. He has a broken horn. I'm gonna guess his name is Azazel.
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 Okay.
That's a demon name.
Okay.
And it looks like he's got some sort of sword or something that he is punching through a portal to Demon World.
Okay.
He also has an 8-pack. Not even a 6-pack. It's an 8-pack. We just can't see most of it. Half of it. Part of it.
Do the boobs count?
No.
Okay. Those aren't boobs. Pretty sure that's not what those are called.
They're pectorals. And no, they do not count. He is not the bad guy. Like, not the main bad guy. But he's, like, not a good guy either. He's, like an anti-hero. Or, like, he starts out as a bad guy, but then eventually he becomes a good guy. And he has, like, good intentions. He's just, like, either misinformed or he just doesn't understand things.
Okay.
And he is currently standing on top of a skyscraper and yelling at the main character and is about to do something either very stupid or just stupid. He's going to do something stupid.
Okay.
And he is Ace.
Okay. Interesting distinction.
And that's all I got.
Okay. So I've only seen this anime once, so I only know so much about it.
So is it not Black Butler?
No.
Damn it.
This is from an anime called The Devil is a Part-Timer.
I never would have guessed that.
This character is named Satan Jacob. So literally, Satan. This is Satan.
Satan Jacob?
Yeah.
Jacob is his last name?
I think it's just like, I think there are multiple Satans.
Okay.
But he's like the worst of them.
He's the Jacob one.
His name is Jacob.
I mean, Jacob's the worst.
He's the worst of them. This is obviously a fighting scene.
Was that right about him being Ace?
I don't think it's really a distinction. He doesn't. It's arguable whether or not he has a love interest. There is a love interest, but like, so like the idea is her. So she's like an angel. So it's like the question is, and is he a bad guy, or is he not a bad guy? That's the question. You were kind of right about him being like him starting out bad and like turning good.
Mm.
Kind of.
That's a very popular anime convention.
Yeah.
Fight me! Okay, we're friends now. Or at least grudging acquaintances.
Yeah. I think the manga is like significantly longer because the anime is only one season.
Mm.
So it doesn't really have an end. But I think the manga is like significantly longer, and I don't think that they're making any more seasons of the anime. So I don't have the full story.
Mm.
So that's why there's things missing.
Well, I'll tell you that of all the demon names, I would have literally never chosen Jacob.
Okay.
Cool.
Good job.
Interesting.
You guys, it's one of my worst traits, I have to say. That, like, as soon as we start talking about anime, I'm gone. And it's nothing against anime as a genre.
I love when Shelby trash talks anime.
I'm not trash.
No, I know you're not. It's just, it's so funny to hear it from, because this is stuff that I've been watching since I was 12. It just, I grew up with it.
So the problem is that it really hurts my likelihood of like getting a partner in the next several years. Because everybody who's gay I know likes anime, and so I don't know what to do.
Number 2. Shigure from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, Shelby, who is this?
This is Sushi Wakamaru. Only a name that grand could apply to this person.
Oh my god.
Who is... Is this
Honestly,
from
not that far off.
like Attack on Titan or something? It's the only thing I can think of that you guys both know that isn't Yu Yu Hakusho, and I'm like 90% sure this is not Yu Yu Hakusho. It's not Inuyasha. That's my guess. I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Attack on Titan. He works at Hot Topic.
But you know the name Sushi Wakamara and you don't know what anime it's from?
I know who Sushi Wakamaru is from, but I didn't think that this is Yu Yu Hakusho because I guess he has the same hairline as Yusuke. It just, the art just looks different, but I guess it changes sometimes. I guess it's Yu Yu Hakusho. If it's not the Dark Tournament, I don't recognize it as Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm sorry.
Which is hilarious because the Dark Tournament has the most very different kinds of animation style the whole
That's
show.
true.
I'm talking about the location.
She's like, I don't see a ring. I don't see, people with like weird cloaks on in the background. Ergo, it's not the Dark Tournament.
There's no
Ergo, I don't know
audience.
what this is.
Yeah. There's no audience. I mean, it's really when you've only seen one arc of a show and it literally is on one stage. Like, you get really used to seeing that setting and associating it with that show.
That's kind of sad because the Dark Tournament's like not even in my
It's
top 3
good.
arcs. Like, it's fine. It's so long.
It's so long.
Anyway, sorry.
Maybe that's why.
Who is this character and what does he want?
Okay, so now I'm shifting my idea. Is he either Koenma's dad or Yusuke's dad? What?
It's not a bad guess. It's just really funny.
Hilarious.
I know that they're both really important. Both of those guys are really important. Is this Yusuke? He has the same hairline.
As an old man.
Oh God.
I don't
better
know.
never grow out his hair like that.
What do you mean?
The hair is the problem here. Yeah.
Where does his hair end?
It's like a ponytail, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. You can't see it. It's off screen.
He's got the Haley Williams tattoos on him.
Oh God.
He is Demon King of Demon World. Demon King of Demon World. He is a watch demon. Like a watch demon.
Oh.
Which is why he has all those hands and metal things in his face. I don't know where they're going. Like, the one in his mouth, I was thinking about it while we were talking earlier. And I'm not sure if it's, like, going all the way through his, like... Is there not bone here?
Through his jawbone? Or does it go through, like, his like, lower cheek?
Like, down
Oh,
here, is there
No, it's like-
still bone?
There's no bone right there.
Goes
Okay,
through,
so it
like-
could go through the bottom of his mouth.
And then around his jaw?
Yeah.
That's unsettling as hell.
What about the one in his fucking head?
Yeah.
Where does that go?
That's a really good question.
Also, how does he sleep? I guess on his back.
He's the leader of a biker gang.
And also the king?
Yeah, terrorizes Demon World. He dresses up.
He terrorizes the world that he owns.
He
He runs.
he dresses up as part of the biker gang to cause problems, and then he turns around and, as the Demon King, solves the problems so that the people love him. And by people, I mean demons.
I wish there was not much organization in Demon World.
Have established. See, that's what I thought, but then you started asking me questions. Behind him, it looks like he's in the deep tree.
Light that on fire, dude.
Oh my God.
And he fights Yusuke. It's like the final battle. It's the final boss battle. Yusuke has to take him on, and then Yusuke is like, he shoots him with the biggest spirit energy gun that he has ever shot anyone with. And then he's standing over him, and he's like, my son. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, I am your father. And then he dies.
Alright.
That's my guess.
No offense. Terrible guess. I mean, it wasn't a terrible guess.
She did get that he was a demon.
But you're really wrong.
I mean, how was she supposed to know?
No,
She's never seen
it wasn't
this.
a terrible. I was wrong. It wasn't a terrible guess.
Everybody's a demon.
This demon's name is Shigure, and he's the demon surgeon.
He is the one who gave Hiei his Jagan eye.
Ah.
He does fight in a tournament. Well, does he?
Yeah, he does.
fight in
He
a tournament?
he
Okay.
does. So he gives Hiei his demon eye in the past, and his price for that is that Hiei is never allowed to tell Yukina that they're siblings.
Why?
Because he's
he
an
likes,
asshole.
yeah, he likes to watch people be miserable. It's not like he was ever going to tell Yukina to begin with.
Somebody's like, how is that a copay?
Go to therapy.
And then he reappears in the Demon King arc. Like, you got that.
There is a demon king.
And he is Mikuro's, like, lackey, who is one of the demon kings, one of the 3 demon kings. And he fights Hiei, and it's
Mikuro's one of the 3 demon kings?
Mikuro, yeah.
Oh, wouldn't she be a queen?
Well, she dresses up as a man,
Oh.
so that people don't know. Well, she, like, hides her face, and everybody just assumes that she's a man.
Just like Genkai.
Yeah.
Because it's the 90s.
Yes.
I think it maybe it's part of demon culture.
But
Is it part of our culture or is it part of their culture?
But there are plenty of other female demons that are just as equally fierce.
I love the idea of not using king as like a gendered title.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot in fanfiction. that I
Royal.
read. I'm really revealing a lot about myself here.
Honestly, he fights Hiei and they both die, basically, in this fight. And then Mikuro brings them both back to life.
Oh, okay.
I forgot she brings Shigure back to life. I thought he
Yeah.
was dead.
No.
I hate this
No.
motherfucker.
He literally uses that, so you can't really see, but that thing in the bottom right hand corner is a circular blade. It's like it's a big circle, and
like a hula hoop.
Yeah, he wears it like a hula hoop, and he uses that to like slice his head clean off.
Holy shit.
Like not even off, like in half, like slice through his brain. And yeah, so that happens, and then he fights Kurama, and then you're good. You can look now.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He fights Kurama in the Demon World tournament, and I think he dies in that.
I hope he does. I really hate it.
I should have guessed when I first saw him that you hated him.
Number 3, Dong and Sonia from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
You're probably
Oh!
hell is different now.
Look at that!
I know.
Can I look yet?
Yes. So this is the only one that's not a cartoon. Obviously.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Is this from Kimmy Schmidt?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. They're getting married to each other. And that woman is, like, a cranky old biddy who is distantly related to Kimmy. She's like her great-great-aunt. What? Look at me like that. And this man is, Titus Andronicus's, ex-boyfriend. Who thought that he was gay and then realized that he wasn't. But he's like a really important businessman. So that's why he's on the phone. He's on the phone during his wedding. He's on the phone throughout his whole wedding. He barely says I do because he says I do like like indirectly. Like he's saying I do to someone on the phone. He's like, yeah, I do need that happening. But it works. And this old lady is nonplussed by his need to be in the business because she is like a gold digger. And he's really rich, and she just wants to like live out her retirement. Maybe have a kid or 2.
Those two statements don't really go together.
Well, it's fucking Kimmy Schmidt.
I guess adoption is a thing.
You told me that they like breeded the buttholes out of the dogs. Why can't this old lady have a kid? And Kimmy picked out that man's tie, and Titus was really mad about it. Is that a bow at the top of her head? Is she a nun? Well, she can't be a nun.
What do you think is the pink thing on top of her head?
Well, that's a man.
It was just a weirdly timed
like,
picture.
yeah.
Screenshot.
It's so funny. It looks really funny though.
That man in the background is that woman's priest. He's not adjudicating the ceremony. Is that the right word?
That's a great word.
He's not doing the ceremony. He's just there in support. And secretly
So
he's in love with her.
So this arc to you is about Kimmy supporting her distant relative who's getting married to Titus's ex-boyfriend.
Any guesses for names?
His name is Rex. Like R-E-X. And her name is
Judas.
And that man, the priest in the background, his name is Carl. With a K.
Carl with the C.
Special
No.
K.
Father.
Father K.
Father K.
Father K.
Okay.
He's hip. He's with it. Father K.
Yeah. And Rex is talking to his business associate, Arnold. That's it. That's all I
Little clap. We got one thing right.
Where do we start?
got. Are they getting married?
Where'd she
Yeah, they're
Oh,
getting
they're
married.
I love the implication. Like, and this is not a slight to you, but I was thinking it too when I saw this. Bold move to put a straight man in that tie. God damn. It is very colorful. Where do we start? I mean, I don't know how much you want to tell her because we don't want to spoil anything.
That's
but,
true.
well, we can definitely say that his name is not Rex and her name is not Judith. Her name is Sylvia?
Sonia.
Sonia, sorry. His name is Dong.
Oh, God.
They're getting married.
They are getting married.
He seems
They-
upset about it.
Yes.
Well, yeah. He is extremely not rich. He delivers food. He meets Kimmy. They meet getting their GED. Because Kimmy never graduated high school. She was fucking around.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think it's second season. No, it's the first season. It's the first season, right?
Yeah, it's the first season because it's the one with the douchey guy who buys her a dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? His name might be Rex. So anyway, so that's a love interest for Kimmy.
Oh. That's not Kimmy.
No?
That's not Kimmy. They're just getting married.
Do you see the conflict? I don't know who the guy in the background is.
Yeah, I think it's like a stenographer or something. It's just a hilariously timed shot where you can barely see his eyes.
I would love to meet one of Titus's ex-boyfriends.
We know one of them, sort of.
Kinda.
Mikey!
Yeah, I know, but he's not an ex at the beginning of the series.
I don't know what Jamaica. Wait, we know one of his ex beards.
Oh, you're right.
I
She's
love
lovely.
her. Love her. What did she say to Kimmy? You Scooby-Doo looking. Scooby-Damn-Doo.
She does look like Scooby-Doo.
Yes, she does. Also, you weren't wrong about her looking like she picked his tie.
Or about her being a gold digger, kind of.
Yeah.
Sorta.
What is she? Who's the character that she thinks is her real husband? Not character, it's a statue. Poseidon? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Statue of Poseidon?
Something like that.
Oh.
Number 4. Satan Jacob from The Devil is a Part-Timer. Again.
Alright, this is from Prince of Tennis.
So tennis. Got it.
Not right.
Tim only watches sports anime now.
Jesus Christ.
What does it say? Maron.
Maritime? He's a ramen salesman.
Dice.
Do you want me to tell you what it says?
Do you know what it says?
I know what it says.
What does it say?
McRonald.
Oh! It's one of those. I love those. Okay. This is the main character from, what's that show about the quirks?
My Hero Academia?
This is the main character from My Hero Academia.
Alright.
He works at the McDonald's knockoff in
Okay.
Japan.
Okay.
His name is...
Struggles silently. Connie.
Connie-chan.
Daddy-chan!
Yes.
Okay.
And his quirk is that he can heat oil, but only oil, not any liquid, oil specifically. That is his quirk,
Okay.
and that is why he works at this fast food restaurant.
Okay.
And in this scene, his love interest has come to the counter, and he is excited to see her. And he's about 15, and he, his alignment is chaotic good. And
I mean, yeah.
he
Yeah, it's a chaotic neutral. Anyway.
he has a pet cat.
Okay.
It's white.
Okay.
And its name is Soto. Soto.
Okay.
I give up. That's it.
Kani-chan and
Kani-chan.
Soto.
Kani-chan and Soto.
Okay. Do you want to hear some dirty shit that I did?
What'd you do?
This is Sadao Mao. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Also known as Satan Jacob.
What? What the fuck, Emily? Oh my god! Satan works at McDonald's?
The devil is a part-timer.
That's fucking... I thought it meant he was devil, not a part-time McDonald's worker.
He's also a part-time McDonald's worker.
Well, have you seen this?
No.
Okay.
I think it's hilarious. Did you figure it out?
No. I
Does
have
they
no
look
idea.
familiar?
I wasn't
Does
even.
they look
I honestly wasn't listening.
I couldn't decide. I thought his eyes were like, I was like, they look so red. But then I got a little bit closer and I was like, nah, they're brown. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, why I couldn't explain anything before is because I was trying not to reveal.
Oh.
So what happens is like, he's fighting the Satan. Satan is fighting with the angel character in this like devil world, this like other world, basically a demon world, and she somehow manages, or like he's losing. He opens a portal into a different world, and somehow him and one of his lackeys and her, the angel, all end up in like human world, Japan. But like they don't have any magical power. So he's like reduced to this like spindly little noodle man. And they all have to figure out how to like survive. So he becomes a part-time McDonald's worker. And he's like it's a comedic anime. And he's like trying to figure out how to either get back to the other world or get enough magic to like subdue the human world and like become like gain power over it. But it's also he also kind of is just like, I'll just climb the ranks of McDonald's and and I'll just control the humans through their own routes.
Wait, so is he the main character?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's the main character. So and that's kind of why I was like, is he good? Is he bad? Because he's almost like an anti-hero. He's not really a hero, but he's also not really that harmful. He's really like not. I mean, he does a lot of like good deeds throughout the show, so you're always kind of like, I don't understand you, sir.
He's really good at slinging burgers.
It's really comedic, and it's only one season, so I would recommend it. But yeah, this is also Satan Jacob.
That's so mean.
So him.
I was like, what is this fucking picture? How am I supposed to
8-pack
know?
looking ass half horn dude is like him with magic.
Okay,
Basically.
okay. Yeah, that's a common anime trope, right? Is like I'm a cute little like kid,
The
but then I get
transformation.
beefed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny. It reminds me of, remember in Inuyasha when they go to Whack-Donald's?
That's whack.
Number 5. Ciel Phantom Hive from Black Butler, dressed as a girl.
This doesn't look like a character. This looks like somebody's art.
Yeah.
Like deviant art.
Yeah. Maybe, but it's definitely of an anime.
You're okay. You need to point your cursor where you want to zoom in. So point it like.
I'm trying to move it. I'm not trying to zoom in. I'm trying to move.
It's like a chimpanzee learning
I
how to
like
use
to
a
move it.
computer.
It's just commenting on it. Okay, so here's my thought. This is a person of nondescript gender. Wait, who picked this?
Emily did. I
Okay.
have no idea what this is.
God, you've seen a lot of animes, haven't you?
Okay.
No, not really.
Anime plural is anime.
Animes?
No!
Hot Topics?
I didn't know that was a goth store.
Okay, she's not from Negima, right?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so.
Who's, I don't know what this is from. I literally cannot even hazard a guess. Black Butler? I want to say Black Butler.
That's a good guess.
Because
That's a nice
it's
guess.
kind of like dramatic and stuff.
Also, there's black in it.
Yeah. Looks like someone who might have a butler. Okay, yeah. So this is the main character of Black Butler, who has a butler, and the butler is a part-time demon.
I'm not asking about the butler. I'm asking about this
Okay,
character.
yeah, you're right. Okay. This character is an aristocrat who really likes roses, but I'm insisting upon the idea that they're of a nondescript gender, and that they just like to wear dresses.
I think you're on the right track with that.
They don't have any magical powers, but they're just really rich. Like, that's all I can really say. They throw balls sometimes for fun. And people come and dance.
Sorry, you meant like balls. I
I
was like, what?
And athletes. They live alone in a giant house. They're a recluse. They're a child. They look childlike. They look like a child, but they're actually like 35. And that's literally all they do with their life is just have big parties.
What if you think this is the character who has the demon butler? Why do they have a demon butler?
Because they made a deal when they were a child. They sold their soul in exchange for a demon butler.
But why?
I'd do that.
Their parents tried to have them killed. I'm trying to remember what she's told me about my mother.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Negima again.
Oh no,
That's the plot of Negima.
Oh, why is parents have him killed? That's so sad.
No, it's not him. It's the girl. Never mind.
Okay. Azula or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Azula.
Okay.
Is it sad that I remember the Negima bloopers way better than I remember anything from
No,
the
the
show?
Negima bloopers are way better than the show.
Yeah, because their parents didn't care about them, and they were like, "Get out of here," and then the devil was like, or whatever, Satan or whomever,
Satan Jacob.
whomever was like, "Do you want to live?" And they were like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay, give me your soul, and I'll give you this butler to take care of you." And they did it, and so that's why it's a demon butler from Demon World. And they have an egg in their hat. It looks like an egg, does it not?
Pretty sure that's a bow.
It looks like an egg.
That
Above the roses, yeah.
is an egg.
No! Okay.
Maybe they also like to design dresses on the side.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Okay. Katie, you want to hazard any guesses?
No, I think she did great.
Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, I do want to make one amendment. I think it's the person who identifies as male, but dresses up.
Okay. That's fair.
Do you guys, either of you have a guess as to this person's name?
Trina.
She's not even trying.
What do you want me to say?
Something Japanese!
I don't know any Japanese.
Ayaka.
Miku.
Miku. You can call me Miku. Blue hair, blue eyes, hiding in your Wi-Fi. So confused.
So I was like, do you hear yourself?
You did pretty good. Thanks. So this is CL Phantom Hive, unwillingly dressed up as a girl.
I know it!
Yes.
I fucking know it!
Boy, dressed
What
up
is
as a girl.
it? What is it? How did I know that?
Unwilling. You've probably seen the image before.
I don't think so. I think I'm just a genius. What did you say this is from?
This is from Black Butler.
Hey!
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Yes.
There's
CL
something
Phantom
about like the jaw. It's very boy. It's very anime.
I think it's
boy.
that their hair, if you take away the pigtails, could just be a boy's hair.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Combination with the jaw.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the one eye is shaded by hair because that's where that's where his demon mark is. So he's been marked by his demon butler. And it's on his eye.
Shelby actually nailed
I
it.
know exactly who this is.
Yeah.
I was joking you the whole time.
But actually, so it's actually set in England. So
Oh.
he's actually British. I mean, the demon is arguable because he knows a lot about Japan for some reason, just because it's anime.
So Trina wasn't a bad guess.
I don't remember what they called her, what her name, like what they called this female.
Why is
person.
he dressed up like a girl?
There's like so CL's job is like he is he's an earl.
Oh.
No, he's an earl to the queen, and he like
Aristocrat.
yes, yeah.
Are you a
Go
and so he helps her with like whatever she tells him to. Basically, one of his like people call him the Queen's guard dog, and she wanted him to figure out something about like women dying. It's basically Jack the Ripper. It's a Jack the Ripper case.
Okay.
And for some reason he needs to dress up as a girl to get the attention of someone who they think is a suspect. And he actually is. He's running like a sex slave industry. Like he's kidnapping women and like selling them. But he's not actually Jack the Ripper. But anyway, he's dressed up as a girl to like get this guy's attention. This is a horror anime, pretty much, basically.
How old is this character?
12? 12? Something like that, yeah. You were very wrong about why he needed the demon butler.
He didn't sell his soul for a demon butler.
He did sell his soul for a demon butler. However,
Sounds like I wasn't very wrong.
you were wrong about why.
How many reasons are there to sell your soul for a demon butler?
Well, you pretty much got it exactly wrong.
Fucking stacked, okay?
I mean, there are arguments that the author almost wrote it as like a porn. She almost went there. But anyway, he needs a demon butler because his parents died under suspicious circumstances, and he gets kidnapped. He gets kidnapped and he's gonna be sacrificed to some weird cult. And so he calls upon the demon and sells his soul in order to like get revenge on the people.
So now you know exactly how much I listen to you when you explain the plot of animes to me. And
Like 80%.
I'm super proud of myself. That was really well. And also you explained it to me like it was probably over a year ago last time you talked about it.
Okay, I have a question
Yeah.
about Black Butler.
Okay.
When was it published?
Let me see. Like the first one?
Yeah,
The first manga?
sure.
It has been serialized in a shonen manga magazine since September 2006.
Okay, interesting.
Isn't this
It was 13. He's 13. Of course he is.
that type of dress that Sophia did? It's Lolita, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
This is very Lolita.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wish I knew more about the origins of like Lolita as a fashion and where that comes from as opposed to Lolita the novel, because it really doesn't have that much to do with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it's just a name that's like cribbed, and that's the only thing that they took was the name. Ain't nobody in Lolita looked like that.
So she's really just picking like trick questions.
Not all of them are trick questions, just some of them. I was like pleasantly surprised that you I really didn't think that you guys were gonna think that it was a boy.
I don't know how I knew, but I was like, that's clearly not a little
You've
girl.
just seen enough anime to know that
Yes.
it's a very, very common trope.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's asserting so much that it is that feminine, then it's probably a boy in anime.
I mean, even Shelby said gender non-conforming person, like,
Yeah.
and by even I mean like without almost watching like any anime, basically.
But I know there's a trope of like characters who look gender non-conforming or intended to be.
I already know which one I want to pick for her.
Number 6. Kane Hargreaves from Godchild, dressed as a girl in a kimono.
I think I remember seeing this character.
You're right. Why is it so hard to? Very vague. Why is it so hard to scroll down?
So this is from a vampire manga, I believe. And I feel justified in saying that because she's wearing like our cross necklace. Oh fuck! This is a person. This is a woman. I think seems to be wearing a feminine kimono. And she is the main love interest for the vampire, and she is a prostitute. Either that or the exact opposite extreme, which is like she's like a lady of high standing. I'm not sure which. I'm gonna go with prostitute because it sounds more intriguing to me. And she intrigues the vampires because she
Has blood.
I was gonna say like kind of like an Inuyasha, not Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho thing where like they like are interested in her but they don't want to drink her blood because she tastes bad. Her name's Ayama. Her name is Ayama, and she hates her brother because her brother is a flaming homosexual, and she doesn't like that.
Taking a turn.
Not because she's actually not because she hates gay
You
people.
don't have to sit in the middle anymore.
I know.
Not because she hates gay people. She hates her brother because he always gets the dates that she wants.
Oh.
So she's jealous of her gay ass brother. And she really likes butterflies. They're probably symbolic in some way about like being in a cocoon or something, and then like, you know, not being in a cocoon anymore. Transformative, whatever. She's 23, and this anime is set in Japan during kimono in the 70s? No, 80s?
1970s?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just curious. I don't know.
No. Okay, wait, no. 1820s. I don't fucking know. And she really likes ramen.
As one should.
It's not an important character trait, but it's a defining character trait. Yeah. That's all I got.
Wow.
I don't even remember her name.
You said Ayama.
That's all I got about Ayama.
That is a lot that you wove. You wove a lot about Ayama.
Thank you.
I think you may have gotten a couple things right, but the one that's sticking out to me is I'm not sure, but you may have gotten the decade like spot on.
Wait, which one? Because I said two.
1820s.
Oh, fuck!
Okay, so I sort of feel bad about this, but not really, because you did this now twice.
Oh god, it's a man.
So it is a man.
Fuck!
Also, this is not like typically how you see him. This is like first off, it's only manga. There is no anime.
Yeah.
And this is like it's like an art panel. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, he's cute in costume, and then moving into the actual story. But it's not the vampire one. This is Godchild.
Oh.
So it takes place in England in the 1820. Well, actually, I don't know what decade it is. When was Jack the Ripper running around? Does anyone know?
Victorian, right? 1860s?
Oh, okay, you were wrong about the decade. You were right about the century.
Okay.
So
I could be wrong about that.
the reason I pulled this one up now is because this is a series about an earl in England
Okay.
in the 1800s.
With a demon butler?
His butler's not a demon, but
Oh.
he is like tall and handsome, and there is like mild sexual attraction there because he's of age. And what else?
I knew there was something gay going on.
He definitely has dressed up like a woman multiple times. There is also an entire arc of catching Jack the Ripper.
Ah, okay.
There's also lots of like childhood sex rings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It is just, I was like, you were describing it, and I was like,
Remarkably similar.
what the fuck? That's why I asked about the publication, because I was like, what? How is this possible? But I know that this was published first, but I don't think it's like, I think it's just coincidence. But it's like crazy how much coincidence Shelby, you'd be surprised. That's the thing about anime, is it's so formulaic, and I like that because it's patterns.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd be surprised how many like crossovers there could be, even when they have nothing to do with each other. But yeah, that's Godchild. So it's
wild.
Oh, and his name is Earl Kane. His name is Kane.
Oh.
But there's no like supernatural stuff in that one.
Mm.
It's more like murder mystery type stuff usually.
Number 7, Peridot from Steven Universe.
I really don't want.
Oh, you can look.
Oh, I can look. Okay. Hey, I know what this is. This is from the opening credits of The Nanny. Okay. This is from Steven Universe. This is a gym. It's a lot of fingers. Usually in cartoons, they only have 4 fingers.
They're actually not fingers.
What the fuck does that mean? Hot dogs?
I'll tell you what they
Can
are.
you not,
Are
Shelly?
they gloves? They tentacles? What the fuck?
I'll tell you
All right.
what they are. We can get there.
This is when, okay, so in Dragon Ball Z, sometimes you get characters meshed together to make a new character. The same thing happens in Steven Universe. It's like a fusion. I don't remember what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Oh, it's fusion?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
I was like, what's happening? I thought you were making it up. I didn't know you knew.
No, because I understand it from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
So this is a
I didn't know that
fusion.
happened at Dragon Ball Z.
I never really watched far enough to get to that point. I usually got bored by the time we got past Majin Buu. But anyway, so this is a fusion of 2 characters.
Okay.
At least. I wonder if it could be more. Seems like the kind of series that could be more. One of them is Pearl.
Okay.
I can tell by the terror
Okay.
in their face. Who's green? Is there an emerald? Jade? Think about green gems for a minute. Emerald, Jade, Emerald and Jade, Emerald and Jade. Harvest Moon, what gems are there?
You doing a little jig over there?
This is Pearl fused with Emerald, who is not on Earth. This is Pearl back when she was fused with Emerald, back when she worked for the king of gems. and she was like a murderer.
Oh.
Bad shit. But she's now reformed and anxious.
Mood and anxious.
So her role in the gym army was sniper.
Oh.
Snipe people. She blasts green energy. Okay. Gymmergy.
Okay. How does this character get introduced to the show? Like flashbacks?
That's my guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Flashbacks. And maybe there may be some sort of she's got a gem in her forehead. No. Maybe there's some sort of confessional to Steven. I once was a murderer. and then we get a flashback sequence of
Yeah, I'm laughing about how accurate this is.
we get a flashback sequence of her fucking shit up. And you're like, oh my god! And then Steven has to come to terms with the fact that this person that's in his house used to be a murderer.
Oh my god!
I can't believe we're doing good. Okay, what else?
What happened to Emerald?
Oh. Am I right about Emerald? That was just a guess. Okay. Emerald wanted to stay, but Pearl didn't. And they can't fight apart. So Emerald is now on the hunt for Pearl.
Oh.
Wants to find her to force her to fuse so they can keep fighting. And Pearl has to fucking run and hide. She's a fugitive Pearl. She's a fugitive Jim.
There's so much. You literally can't even explain. It's like a spiral right around the tooth. If she ever wants to see the show, we can't even explain.
I can't tell you what you're right and wrong about.
The good news is that we're recording it, so once I see the show, then I can go back and listen to this and also be like, wow, how hilarious that is. For whatever reason.
Okay, amazing. Anything else?
Nope. I'm okay. Wait. Her favorite food is lime jello.
Alright, well let's see, what can we tell her about? This is not a fusion.
Oh,
Those are touch stuffs.
what does that mean?
So this character's name is Peridot.
Okay. Green.
Not a fusion.
She's actually one of the only gems who. Okay, that's not true. One of her character traits is that she really struggles with fusion.
Oh.
She doesn't understand it and she doesn't know how to do it.
Okay.
Also, that's not her true form.
Oh.
Yes. So this is what Peridot actually looks like.
Oh.
This is
Okay.
her in tall form. She has like extendable limbs. She has like extend-a-limbs.
They're
Like-
called limb enhancers.
She's actually
Miss
significantly
Incredible.
shorter.
Okay.
No, these are like
They're detachable.
yeah, they're like machinery.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a cyborg.
And this is Peridot in like her actual size.
Wait. So she's like inside of a suit?
Kind of. It's just like on her arms and her legs.
So it's
to
like
make her
mecha.
longer.
Yeah.
Her longer.
Long boy.
And she's a homeworld gem, which means she's not a part of the crystal gems. At least,
Not in the beginning.
I was trying to decide if I could say that or not. And yeah, it's hilarious what you think about Pearl. What you think about Pearl is hilarious.
Yeah. At some point, I just stopped and I was like, okay, this is just Pearl now. We're just talking about Pearl.
Yeah. No. I don't know. What else can we say?
There is no character named Emerald.
Okay.
At
Not
any
that we know
point
of.
in the show.
What about Jade?
Which is kind of weird, is it not?
Maybe it's 2 on the nose.
Maybe.
They have a ruby
Mhm.
and a diamond.
Mhm.
What about a yellow one? Quartz.
There's multiple different kinds of quartz.
Okay. Good. Rose. There's a rose quartz,
Is
right?
there?
Well, yeah, there are.
Yes, there's rose quartz. There's topaz. Yellow one.
Jasper. Jasper's like orange.
Is there citrine? There might be. You were right about things, but not about Peridot.
None of those things were true about Peridot or Pearl.
But somebody.
They were true about other characters.
There are a lot of confessionals to Steven.
That's almost the whole show, really.
Yeah.
It's confessionals to Steven.
What else is there to know about
Oh my
Peridot?
god.
Favorite food?
She doesn't really eat. She likes pumpkin.
That's weird. Not part of her aesthetic.
She likes, what are they called? She likes, like found, she uses like garbage to make
Meat
art. She calls them meat morphs. They're like, they're like sculptures
Oh,
made
okay.
with like found items.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I still thought we were on food, and I was like, what? With garbage?
She calls them meat morphs.
Interesting.
When she's being assimilated into United States culture, human culture, Earth culture.
It's debatable as to whether or not it's set on Earth, on our Earth.
I like to think that it takes place in Canada.
It definitely
So that's
doesn't.
the thing. One of her defining things that I think you would like about her is that she learns a lot about Earth culture from watching a show that's a parody of Degrassi. It's like a Canadian summer camp, and she like makes ships about them and has like this whole argument with Steven about like the ships and stuff. It's really
What were you saying about when she's being assimilated into the United States culture? Was it that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is there a lot of, like,
She lives in a barn.
explaining stuff to aliens in that show? Because I fucking love that stuff.
There's not a lot.
not as much as you would like. Not as regularly.
That's all I want it to be.
But there is a lot of like that I relate to where Pearl is like, why are humans like this?
There's a lot of speculation. And there's a lot of like explaining alien shit to Steven, who is technically half alien.
That's true. I mean, there's some a lot of stuff with Peridot. She's the first. I don't know. I guess I can't say that, but
Yeah, you kind of can.
She's a person
she's the
who goes
first
to Earth.
switcheroo. Let's say that. Redemption arc.
Oh, I love a redemption arc.
There's a lot of redemption arcs.
So
The show
like,
is
there
basically one big redemption.
I think, though, that I might agree with the aliens, because that's the problem I always get to when I watch Chapter Black in Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm always like, well,
I don't think you would.
he's not fucking wrong.
Because I don't.
We're terrible.
And usually I agree with you. Usually I agree with you, but I don't think you would.
Number 8. Yuga Oyama from My Hero Academia.
What am I looking at here?
It's an egg.
Egg.
That is an egg.
I said me? Hi. Ah!
Ah!
Is this from My Hero Academia? It's got roses in front of it. It's not from Orin Host Club, is it?
That was my guess.
I'm not gonna answer. You don't know who this is?
No.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
thought I knew.
I think I know what all the people from the Host Club look like.
I feel like their outfit's different.
Yeah. But he doesn't look that shit enough to be from My Hero Academia.
He doesn't have a bunch of disembodied hands all over his face. Is he another demon? I mean, devil? I mean, Satan? This is Satan Matthew.
Okay. I'm going with Host Club. Okay, so this is from Orin High School Host Club. His name is Zuko. He is from he's an exchange student from Germany, and he talks with a German accent. What the fuck? I don't know what that was.
Okay.
And his thing is that he's really smart, and is he a host? Yeah, for like one episode.
Okay.
He's on the show for like one episode because he's an exchange student, and they're like, "Oh, come be in the host club."
Okay.
He immediately knows that the main character is a girl, and he spends the whole episode courting her unsuccessfully.
Okay.
And he's rich because his parents are in a cult.
God.
And
Okay.
so part of his motivation for coming to Orin High School is that he wants to be a host because he's heard of their world famous host club. But part of his motivation is that he's supposed to be getting people to convert to the cult. So
Fuck. I want to see this episode of Orin Host Club.
So he
Fanfiction about this.
that's part of his courting of the main character. Like he doesn't start out having feelings for her, but he's like really trying to get her to join the cult, and then eventually he falls in love with her.
In the course of one episode.
Yeah, one episode, yeah. And she's like, huh? And I don't know. She's not very expressive. She's not a very expressive person.
She's pretty deadpan.
She's really oblivious. And I don't know, he looks really smug. So my guess is that he succeeded in getting somebody to join the cult. And then there's a sequel series called the Orin High School Cult Club.
Produced by Ryan Murphy.
That's what I'm gonna call this fanfiction. Orin High School Cult Club. And that's And then he gets a whole bunch of girls to join the cult by being a host, and everybody's happily ever after. Except for the people in the cult. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to be in a cult that bad, you're probably happy to be there. I don't know that much about cults.
I feel like you would find them really terrifying.
I do. I'm being facetious.
Oh, good. Okay.
Cults are scary. You got any ideas over there?
I mean, I really like the idea of it being a German exchange student in the host club. That would also explain why his outfit's slightly different from the regular host club.
Yeah. But there's roses, because those are really distinct. Like, this really looks like something from Oron High School.
It's absolutely a scene from the anime where it's like, I am the warrior of love, or some shit like that, you know?
Okay.
So, Oron makes sense to me. I have no fucking clue what else it could be. That's a weird expression on his face. Very demonic. I'm getting Satan Matthew vibes.
Okay.
That's it. Wait! Is that a military outfit? No, I give up.
Okay. Alright, so this is from My Hero Academia.
Damn it!
Damn. This character's name is Ayame. He's in the same class as the main character. His quirk is that he has a laser belly button.
What?
His belly button shoots lasers.
Have I ever told you how much My Hero Academia reminds me of Sky High?
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Oh,
I can turn
God.
into a guinea pig.
Have I ever told you how much My Hero Academia sounds like ridiculous? he looks like a Lego. And he's going to the hero high school anyway. Yeah, his quirk is that he shoots lasers out of his belly button. Actually, he needs to wear a belt at all times to control the laser.
Like Cyborg, but for belly buttons.
Yeah, he actually is, well, it's never, like, clarified if he actually is French, but he speaks a bad French accent. And he says, like, oui, oui, a lot, and he really likes cheese, like, disturbingly so. He really likes cheese. And his character is, he's not nearly to the degree of Onion, but, like, a little bit like Onion in that he's he's a little bit of like an anomaly. Like, we're like not really sure what's going on with Ayame.
His name is Ayame?
Ayame, yeah.
It's a girl name. We just looked it
Quite
up.
feminine. That's his name, right? Am I stupid?
Why does he have roses?
Because it's what I said about, like, it's from a scene where he's like, I am the warrior of love.
It's very misleading. I knew he wasn't like one of the stable host characters.
I mean, that's not. Hold on, wait. What's
I
his
straight
name?
up thought he was the blonde guy from Host Club.
Aren't there
No.
like three?
Well, Tamaki, who is that character? He's French.
Ah.
So like you guys were like kind of on the right track. What is his name?
My candle supplier, I had to buy more wax, and they now have hemp as a scent.
Wow.
So we can try and replicate Haley's weed candle.
Oh,
It'd be really difficult, but we could try.
What is his name?
I mean, I believe you. It's just interesting.
Oyama. That's his name. It's actually his last name.
Is that a city? Am I crazy? Or is that
Oyama.
a city?
I'm so embarrassed. He's not that important of a character.
At least you know what anime he's from.
That's true. He's also like he's very like he loves being the center of attention. So that's probably what the flowers what's going on. He's very gay. Not like canonically, but like he's definitely not straight. And he's notorious for always looking at the camera.
Oh.
Like in almost every clip that he's in a background character in, he's looking at the camera. He's looking at us.
That's really funny.
Remember Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix when like the movie first came out and like slightly creepy boy was like a meme?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's just how he's credited.
Yes, but I was always like, who is that? Because he's so cute. Slightly.
I think we talked about him being Michael Horner at one point. Horner?
I don't think they had an idea. It wasn't planned. He was slightly creepy boy.
Oh, okay.
That was the name.
That was the name they gave him in casting.
Yes. So.
Oh, this is the full picture, I guess. There's more roses. I'm trying to find a picture of him in the background, staring at it.
Is this show a comedy?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Where's Jello-Tea?
There's a lot of
Show me Jello-Tea.
There's a lot of comedy in it.
Jello-Tea. I forgot about that. That's fucking horrifying.
Show me canon, My Hero Academia character, Jello-Tea.
I can't do that.
Why?
Why not? Because there's no canon Jello teeth.
Who is it then?
She made it up.
Oh.
Remember last year, Fernando Ramos was asking you guys for ideas.
I simply do not remember that.
I'm sorry.
Wait, tell me why there's a picture of Tamaki from Aura High School Host Club when I searched Ayama from My Hero. That's hilarious.
See?
Tamaki from My
Same
Hero.
person.
No.
The fact that I couldn't tell that the quirk you made up wasn't from the show is a problem.
Exactly. And at the time that I made it up, I really didn't know that much. But now that I've heard about all these batshit quirks.
Why are so many people shipping Aoyama with Todoroki? That disturbs me a little bit.
Is Todoroki the crazy girl?
No, that's Toga.
Alright, you literally just said that he was gay. Somebody eat these fucking crackles, I swear to God. I will not be made a fool of.
Number 9. Brock from Pokemon.
This guy's from Pokemon. I know, that's all I know about him. He has no eyes. Looks like he's something like dog food, so it's like Pokemon food.
Oh.
Do Pokemon eat? They have to, right? They're just like creatures.
If they eat, then they poop.
Thank you for that.
So let's consider the repercussions before we decide anything. Well, the question is like, what do you feed an Onyx? Do you feed it
Is this guy friends with the redheaded girl?
cow? Do you feed it other rocks? Do you
His
feed
name
other
is
Pokemon?
Takanaka. Takanaka. He's holding Pokemon food. Specifically, that food is enjoyed by mostly dittos. He never opens his eyes. He rarely speaks more than 3 words per episode. He's friends with a redheaded girl.
Whose name you also don't know.
Whose name I also don't know. We're gonna call her Itsuki. Is it?
It's the character from Yu Yu Hakusho's name.
The redheaded girl's name is Marume.
Okay.
He's got a very square jaw. Everybody thinks this man is like 33, but he's actually like 15. He doesn't know how to tame Pokemon, but he likes Pokemon. Like he's kind of like an activist for like Pokemon safety and health. His favorite Pokemon, like his most friendly Pokemon is like the one he gets along with the most is, can you not? I want to say something that looks like a squirrel, but I can't remember any Pokemon that looks like a squirrel in first gen.
Can you name any first gen Pokemon?
Gengar, Snorlax, Pikachu,
Any
Alakazam.
that we didn't use in Pokemon Stadium.
Clefairy.
That's also from Pokemon Stadium.
Wait, are there other first gen Pokemon that are not in Pokemon Stadium?
No, but I'm just curious.
Charizard, Bulbasaur. These are all the ones that I know. There's also a Dragonite. Is that one? What's the Fibsh? That one. Magikarp, yeah, Magikarp.
Okay, you know a lot.
Oh god. Oh wait. Okay, wait, no. I was gonna say Vulpix, but I think Vulpix is too hardcore for him. Something that's like really like docile. It's like one of the youngest. And what's the main character's name?
Pikachu.
I literally cannot remember it right now. He like follows around the main character mostly to nag him about like his like poor treatment of the Pokemon that he's collecting. Sometimes to help like ill Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Do Pokemon get ill?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they're literally tasked with fighting to the death.
That's true.
It's like dog fighting.
Wait, what's
But
the
with
rock
sentient
one?
creatures.
Isn't
Onyx?
there a rock one?
Which one?
Not the snake-looking one. I thought there was like the one with like a shell and like claws.
Blastoise?
No, that one's the
Golem, maybe.
maybe Gollum. Maybe he admires Gollum, but he doesn't. He's like too afraid to get close with a Gollum.
Same.
He's vulnerable. His dad left when he was a child.
Sad.
And he really likes raisins.
This is not what I thought you were going to say, but...
It's not what I thought I was gonna say either. That's it. That's all I got.
Alright, so this is definitely the case of we're playing 20 questions, but I don't really know that much about sea slugs. So his name is Brock,
Okay.
and he definitely does not open his eyes. I'm not sure if he does have eyes or not. He is friends with the redheaded girl whose name is Misty. And Ash.
Ash, that's his name.
Ash Ketchum.
Basically all I know.
Do you know anything else?
Oh, he likes Nurse Joy. Like, he has a crush on Nurse Joy.
Who doesn't?
Is he a trainer?
Yeah, his type is rock.
Okay, so she was right about that.
Yeah, he prefers rock Pokemon. That's really, I don't know that much else either. I don't think he's of the mindset that people mistreat Pokemon. He seems more like a man.
Does he collect them?
Yeah. I don't like him anymore.
I think he's a trainer.
We're anti
Are
Pokemon
Misty and Brock considered trainers? Like,
Misty and Ash are, yeah.
okay, maybe he's not a trainer then.
Does he ever fight? Do
I
his
think-
Pokemon ever fight for him?
What are you gonna do with the
I don't
Pokemon
know.
besides use them to fight?
Catch them all.
Gotta
Why?
catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Because your last name is Ketchum.
Because
You gotta catch them all.
Wait, so why does Ash want to catch all the Pokemon?
Because his last name. You're not listening to me.
Is
Joe.
that actually
You're
the
not
reason?
hearing me. What?
Is that actually the reason?
I don't
He's
know.
a completionist. He
That's
doesn't
fucking
have any-
stupid.
He has nothing else to do.
He's 14, World.
He doesn't
I'm
have
sorry,
to go to
I'm gonna
school.
catch a lot of flack for this. That's a stupid premise for
You know what? I kind of agree. Like, I'm not a completionist. I don't understand the point of doing something just so that you can say you have the whole set. Don't throw things at me. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I watched Pokemon.
Yeah,
so,
me too. I don't know that much about him either.
but it was funny to hear you coming up with stuff.
It was just the only anime character that I could think of that me and Katie know that Emily doesn't necessarily. Because I watched the show a little bit when I was younger, and then really liked the movies. So we watched the movies a lot.
Final thoughts?
That's fun.
We have more we could do later.
We don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing about nothing.